It's Ricky of Moshville Times, and I've got
Shells of Moshville Times, otherwise known as Spare Parts.
Yes.
Ricky's doing it all.
And tonight we've been joined by a band. It's the first time I've met you guys, so you're going to have to introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Johnny, it's nice to meet you, mate.
Cool.
We're in the band.
Apparently. I'm Mr. Chris, and that is Adam, and we are Kringer and the Battle Katz.
Kringer and the Battle Katz, yeah.
Alright, so for those that don't know yourselves, what kind of music do you play then?
We call it Idiot Core.
Idiot Core.
It's a mixture, pretty much metal, thrash, hardcore, even throwing a little bit of ska, punk.
It depends how much we've drunk on the day for what we're playing.
It's basically party metal. If you want to go to a gig and have a good time, see us having a good time.
So I take it the only genre that you don't touch is glam metal then? Because I think you touched everything.
We do a little bit of glam as well.
I don't really have that money.
It's
If
weird
we
and
could buy
green.
glam clothes, maybe we could do that. We'll glam up.
We have done. He used to wear a pink cowboy hat on stage.
Yeah, I missed my
Jared
big
did,
cowboy hat. You know,
Yeah, he did actually wear a pink cowboy hat. I said he wore like corpse paint and a pink cowboy hat, and I actually got him to introduce himself. As Bono, yeah, remember? He went, I'm Bono.
One of those, you know, when you have a hat and someone just nicks it and he's just like, every random person's wearing it throughout the, and then it's gone.
Good stuff.
Our drummer used to wear a fez as well.
Yeah, Joel did wear a fez on stage as well.
We go through phases.
Well, it certainly sounds as if you're a party kind of band. I take it with your crowd then, they don't stand still, you don't allow them to stand still.
No, we don't allow ourselves to stand still.
We just go and invade a crowd, like
Yeah, quite right.
notorious
I'll just
sliding around the floor.
I'll just point a microphone at someone and say what, and they'll go what, and they'll be like, yeah, exactly, that's what you're supposed to say. And they might get what? That's a lyric actually. It's not just I'm living.
So is this your first Badgerfest, or
No,
you've been coming every year?
We played the very first Badgerfest when they had it over at Star and Garter.
Yeah. So you've seen it grow and grow every year then?
Yeah. Like the first one, it's gone from like being close-knit little one with a few people of hearing of it.
Yeah.
Even HMV at the time were like putting out like flyers for it, which is great for a brand doing that. But it with that, like I don't remember too much after we played. I drank a lot.
It was a one-day.
You got headbutted.
Yeah, I did by previous members of Kringer because I wasn't in Kringer at the time. I just did guest vocalists, but Kringer picked me up.
Outstayed his welcome, you know.
It was very nice after the headbutt. He was like, I'm sorry I headbutted you.
No,
I got
it
a bit
was
of corpse paint on it.
It was great.
No, they were just previous members of
It
Kringer,
just
and
like
we all had a
seeing
good
it
time. We love performing for Badger and being part of anything Badger does.
I've never heard of this John Badger.
No, you haven't.
I've never heard of him.
He's a short
No,
guy.
because it's not his
Black
real
and white,
name.
Furry, very
We
furry.
can't talk
I
about
don't know his real name.
He's not a Badger either, Johnny.
He likes it when he
He's
shows
not.
his
I wore
belly.
Badger face paint yesterday. He's not a Badger.
But you know, it's the first time down here, it's the first time for the three of us to be here in Manchester, and been worried about seeing bands at 1:30. You always worry about it, what kind of crowd
I
are they
was
going to
very
get?
rough earlier for
Aye.
3 days worth of drinking. 2 bottles of Jaeger later, I turned back up for more drinking. So.
But you know, there was a good crowd for the bands that were on first, so it seems to be that it's a very strong and healthy scene here.
There really has been every day, and the thing is, when you do Badgerfest every single day and you're really, really rough, and then you go and watch that first band, and that first band actually ignites you for the entire festival, which it does. And every single first band has actually done that today. You know, even if you're headbanging, you got the headache. You're doing it.
You're doing
your
emotions.
head doesn't want to do it. You're doing it, and it's just like, yes, they have sent me for an entire day, and that's basically what it is.
It's been great seeing new bands that I've never heard of as well. Like yesterday, like still rough out my head because that's what you do, isn't it, when you're drinking. Like Ingester and Blood Oath yesterday, just never heard of them, and then just I was like,
obviously, Recall Remains kicked off yesterday. Tortured Demon.
Did you like God Eater?
I can't remember God Eater. It's very rough. I'm dead sorry, God Eater. I'm dead sorry.
God Eater are awesome. Scottish.
Because I'm from Glasgow, my
I
hometown.
fucking love playing
It's
Glasgow.
so unlike Ricky to mention the fact that he's from Glasgow.
Do you know
we played Glasgow.
We
played Edinburgh as
We've got
well.
friends up there.
Well, you know exactly. Good. Keep doing it.
It's not. I prefer Glasgow.
No, the badge.
I prefer Glasgow.
You can actually watch a film after you've played. We watched Predator, and they were. It's great to watch Predator after you've been on stage. And he was like, he's dead. He's like, he's not. He's appearing at a convention, Adam.
Do you know, I've tried so hard not to say it, but since he mentioned about Scottish bands, you mentioned that you're party metal. Do you like Party Cannon?
Yes.
Aye.
We love bike,
Just-
we love
Sick.
Footprints in the Custard, you know, we love
Yeah.
all.
We'll get pissed with anyone.
Yeah.
See, musically, like obviously party kind of a bit more grindcore. Musically, we're a bit more like I don't know. I suppose we wrote Three Little Pigs, Green Jelly. I suppose we're more
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
like
we
Green
were actually
Jelly,
supposed to support
like,
them at one
Psycho stick kind of
Cycles, a
nonsense.
bit more
things.
like lighter drop D type of riffs, you know, not drop G riffs, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but,
You can't be serious and hardcore all the time. You've got to move
Oh,
We do
sometimes, you know.
like our comedy,
Gotta party
we
sometimes.
really like our British comedy.
We basically
and,
do
Monty
songs about
Python,
whatever we want.
Aye.
We like our
Wrestling,
sci-fi.
games,
I mean,
sci-fi.
I was told that you guys are quite geeky.
We love John Carpenter. I love games. We like some-
Dark Souls,
Obviously,
Rage,
I will praise
wrestling.
the sun on camera. There you go,
Football,
praising the sun.
hockey.
All the time.
we
And
do
you
love
didn't
our
get
nerd
covered in beer
culture.
with the praise the sun.
Nothing
Lucky
wrong with
you.
nerd culture. Both my boys are heavily into that nerd culture. So, you know, it's kind of a resurging scene, isn't it? Nerd culture's becoming like the
I
main.
also do God of War
Almost
paint on
mainstream.
stage. I have the Kratos paint when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
so-
Celebrate what
Hey,
we're
I'm a
into,
bald
you know?
bearded guy. Even that, I'm just a bald
We've
guy
all
with a
spent
beard.
far too
And
long being
Kratos is
chastised
different.
for everything that we all enjoy.
Oh, I know. Especially after the last 18 months, 2 years, I know. So what about new stuff? You got any an EP or an album?
Oh, a new EP we've got on that we're writing at the minute. We've got the majority of it done. We're going to rehash some old songs as well to throw in there. So.
We have some. They were amazing songs. We have some great artwork.
For Grim, you're a mint artist. Let us pay you, you twat.
Grim Rascal, brilliant artwork.
Amazing at what he does. He does sci-fi work.
He does
I
some
wish I
like
could
comic
draw
books,
like
are
him,
great.
actually.
He does
I really
some,
do.
So we got some great artwork to go with, you know, a comic book artist actually, so it goes with the style.
Yeah.
And then we got about 5 new songs, possibly 6 by the time we're recording them. We'll do that at Pressure Drop Studios in Stockport.
Cool.
And they're just like proper punk, like local, love it a bit, so we jam there. So yeah, in the next 12 months we'll have a quite hefty release, hopefully.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we work for like Moshville Times and Moshville Radio as well. So, if once the songs are recorded, send it to us. We'll play it.
I thought you
Definitely
said
play
they're
it.
from Moscow Records.
Yeah, it said it was Moscow Records. I was wondering, I was like, this isn't a Russian
That's
accent.
called that's called being drunk.
Don't blow our cover.
It's alright, we play with Saturday
don't-
and meat grinder.
Oh, so those documents there for you. Oh, no.
Well, listen, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. It was nice to bump
I
into you.
feel like you need some shots. It feels like shots are a thing. You've been out here a while.
You're not really from Moscow though, Johnny.
Not on a Sunday.
Friday and Saturday, I would have said yes, thank you. But not tonight. Not tonight.
Hey! Cut me off a slice.
That's nice. That was nice. But like I say, send us your stuff, we'll play it. It's been an absolute pleasure talking.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
All right, cheers, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
I'm watching in black and white.